Arms race continues with military spending at historical high. The Stockholm International Peace Research Institute, SIPRI, recently released a new report detailing worldwide military expenditures. Military expenditures now reach an all-time high, with total global expenditures in 2021 exceeding $2.1 trillion after 7 consecutive years of continuing growth. Global military expenditures were approximately 1% greater than in 2020 and 12% greater than 10 years ago. SIPRI notes that 2021 expenditures in nominal terms, that is today's dollars rather than inflation-adjusted dollars, increased by 6.1%. These expenditures account for 2.2% of worldwide gross domestic product, GDP. SIPRI also notes the increase in 2021 expenditures may have been moderated by the economic consequence of the global pandemic, which nevertheless did not limit overall expenditures. The 5 largest military spenders in 2021 were the United States, China, India, the United Kingdom, and Russia, comprising 62% of total military expenditures. Over half of all expenditures, 52%, were made by China and the U.S. alone, with U.S. expenditures at roughly $800 billion and Chinese expenditures at roughly $300 billion, rising for the 27th year in a row. While U.S. military expenditures vastly exceeds that of any other country in 2021, its overall expenditures in 2021 were lower than in previous years. SIPRI cites U.S. pullback from investments in research and development, though noted the U.S. keenly remains focused on developing and deploying newer next-generation technology. Russia's military expenditures have been increasing for 3 years now, funded in part by higher export prices, particularly fuel exports. Their 2021 military expenditures were $65.9 billion, rising 2.9% from the previous year and comprising 4.1% of its annual GDP. Since Russia's annexation of Crimea in 2014, Ukraine's military spending has increased 72%. In 2021, Ukraine's military expenditures were $5.9 billion, or 3.2% of their GDP. Other levels of expenditure are as follows. Europe, $418 billion, 3% greater than 2021, 10% greater than 10 years ago. India, the third greatest level of military expenditures in the world, increasing approximately 1% from 2020 levels to reach $76.6 billion per year, a 33% increase from 10 years ago. Japan, $54.1 billion, 7.3% greater than 2021. Germany, $46 billion, 1.3% of GDP, third greatest level of European expenditures after the United Kingdom and France. Australia, $31.8 billion, increasing by 4% relative to 2021. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. It helps others find our content. And please visit Econobits.com for a list of resources and references.